Hi, I'm Cadet Colonel Parker King.
I'm Colin Adams. I am in the Air Force ROTC and I am Cadet Captain.
I am Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Alexis Looper.
My name is Cadet 3rd Class Joshua Snyder.
I'm Cadet 3rd Class Janie Abraham. Cadet Captain McKnight.
I'm Cadet 3rd Class Sarah Ruley.
Hi, I'm Cadet 1st Lieutenant Taylor Barnes.
I'm Cadet 4th Class Troy Barnes.
I'm Cadet 2nd Lieutenant Magnon.
My name's Ivan Johnson. I'm a Cadet Colonel right now.
My name is Cadet 1st Lieutenant Hannah Lennox.
Cadet 3rd Class Hayden Valanihan.
Why did I join Air Force ROTC? There are a couple of reasons, really. I actually always knew that I wanted to go military early on. I remember being a kid and watching the military channel. I think it's called the American Heroes channel nowadays, but that's kind of off topic. Yeah, I always wanted to go military, knew I wanted to be an officer, and I wanted to lead. And I actually didn't know about Air Force ROTC until I came to the University of Arkansas. And I remember my parents actually were like, yeah, they have Air Force ROTC here. Do you want to go in and get an interview? And I'm all like, there's Air Force ROTC? I thought it was just an Army thing. But I mean, I came here, I interviewed, and just immediately fell in love with this debt. And been going Air Force ROTC ever since.
I joined the program because my older two siblings went through this detachment and I saw how they were able to live debt-free after graduation. They were also given a job that they loved and an opportunity to serve their country.
So I joined ROTC for the opportunities and honestly for the people. I feel like you meet a lot of great people that you otherwise wouldn't meet. I know that if I hadn't joined, I wouldn't have met any of these people because we're not in like the same like social groups. So it's really interesting to meet people like outside of like your normal social groups. It really pushes you to step out of your comfort zone. And also you meet people like with other opportunities like field training, PDTs, and other things like that.
Joined Air Force ROTC because I wanted to be in the military, and being an officer means that I get to lead. And I liked that idea. I liked being in charge of people and making sure the job was done.
When I was in 6th grade, I decided that I wanted to be a nurse. And when I was in 9th grade, high school, I found out that you could be a nurse in the Air Force. So I was like, wow, that's really what I wanted to do. I'd always considered being in the military. Both my parents are retired from the Air National Guard for 30 years. And so it was something that I always considered. And so when I found out that I could do what I want and be in the Air Force, I was like, yeah, that's definitely what I want to do. And then I just found that ROTC was the best route for me.
Once I found out I could personally fly and follow in my grandfather's footsteps, I decided that it could be something that I wanted to pursue. Then I learned about the scholarship opportunities and the financial assistance, and so I really wanted to set myself up to earn a scholarship so I can relieve that stress off of myself and my family.
So I originally joined Air Force ROTC in the spring semester of my freshman year, so last year, and I joined as a 150. And coming into college, I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. My dad did Air Force for 21 years, and it had always been a career that I looked into. But overall, I had never anticipated myself joining Air Force ROTC. At the time of my fall semester in my freshman year, I was having a little bit of a hard time, both personally and academically. So I confided in a few friends that are in Air Force ROTC currently, Cadet Silver and Walter, and they talked me into sitting down with Captain Smith and just talking about the program and seeing if I wanted to join. And so I decided to give it a chance my spring semester, and so far I've just loved it. I mean, I love every part of it, and it's something that I definitely want to keep doing.
I suppose I joined Air Force ROTC because I just wanted to fly. My dad was also an officer in the Air Force, so I kind of been exposed to that life, growing up with this guy right here. And that's kind of something I wanted for myself, so it just seemed natural to kind of pursue that career path.
I'm from a small town, so it's like you either stay there forever or you go to school to get out. And he said, you're not going to get an athletic scholarship anywhere. So if you need help going to school, you could go through the military, because I had this experience. And I started thinking, that's not really a good reason to join the military, to go to school, And I started thinking about all the reasons there were to join the military and the reasons to go to school, and I ended up here.
All of the opportunities that are in the armed forces and that are in ROTC, that it piqued my interest. And then I had the privilege of going to my brother's basic training graduation when he enlisted in the Air Force. And the sense of reverence in that ceremony just really gave me a sense of purpose and a sense of calling to the Air Force. And at that point, I couldn't think of a reason not to join Air Force ROTC.
So I looked into it and found out that through scholarship that I could apply for, I could get all my college paid for, which is a big deal to me because I didn't know how I was going to pay for college. So I went through the scholarship application process, got everything put in, and then got selected for a scholarship, and so I got all my tuition paid for, which is a really big deal because I wouldn't have been able to come to the University of Arkansas without the scholarship. So I accepted it, and now I'm here. I've always been interested in the military, but I didn't want to enlist. I wanted to get an education first, so this was actually just really perfect for me.
I joined Air Force ROTC for a number of reasons. The first was my dad's in the military. He's in the Air Force actually, and my mom was for a number of years. And so I really got to recognize and get to love just the tempo and the lifestyle of the Air Force, and so they kind of encouraged me to do ROTC. And then I also just love what the Air Force emphasizes, from fitness to self-betterment and just leadership and excellence overall. And so I just love what the Air Force teaches you as far as those things.